We are told that Jamil makes a drink by mixing 1 part of orange squash with 9 parts of water. He uses 750 milliliters of orange squash. Jamil is going to put the drink he has mixed into 1 liter bottles. Work out the greatest number of 1 liter bottles that Jamil can completely fill, and this question is worth 3 marks. Okay? So, the first thing is we're going to find how much water is used. So how much water is used. So we know that the ratio of orange squash to water is 1 to 9. Okay, so if he uses 750 milliliters of orange squash, we need to work out how much water he uses. Okay, so how many milliliters of water, he uses. So to get from 1 part to 750, you multiply by 750, like this, which means we need to multiply 9 parts by 750 to find how many milliliters of water he uses. Okay, so what we will say is that this question mark equals 9 times 750 milliliters. Okay, I'm just going to do the column multiplication here. So times like this, and we have our carry value. So 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 5 is 45, so we write the 5 down and we carry the 4. 9 times 7 is 63, plus the 4 is 67, okay? So what we can say is that he uses 6,750 milliliters of water. The next thing to do is to work out how much fluid / juice there is. Okay, and this is going to be the sum, so total volume is going to be the volume of orange squash plus our volume of water. Okay, and this is going to be 6,750 milliliters. Actually, first we should start with the volume of the orange juice, which is 750 milliliters plus 6,750 milliliters of water. Okay, in the corner here, I'm just going to add these using column addition. So 6,750 plus 750, okay, plus 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, 0, carry the 1, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus the 1 is 15, 5, carry the 1, 6 plus 1 is 7, okay? So we're going to have 7,500 milliliters of total volume. So this equals 7,500 milliliters. Okay, the final thing to do is to work out how many bottles. Okay, now we know that 1 bottle holds 1,000 milliliters. Okay, because 1 liter is the same as 1,000 milliliters, like this. So if we have 7,500 milliliters, to find out how many bottles we need, we first need to work out what we times by 1,000 to get 7,500. Okay, so this is times what, and this will be 7,500 over 1,000. Okay, because we're dividing by a multiple of 10, all we need to do is move this decimal place the number of zeros of our denominator. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3 for each of the 3 zeros, and this is going to become 7.5 times. So we times the left hand side by 7.5, so we will end up with 7.5 bottles, like this. But the question said, work out the greatest number of 1 liter bottles that Jamal can completely fill. Okay, and he can't completely fill the 8th bottle from 0.5, so it is going to be 7 complete bottles. So we're going to write round down to 7 as not enough for 8, and therefore our final answer is 7 bottles. So this question is worth 3 marks. The first mark comes from finding how much water is needed. Oops. The second mark comes from calculating the total volume, which is 7,500 milliliters. And the third and final mark comes from getting the number of bottles as being 7.